Alright everybody, welcome back to Shade Tree Mechanic. I'm your host, Sam. I think that was his name, eh? Anybody remember Shade Tree Mechanic? Any car guys out there? Any old timers like me? Alright, so the time has come. The time has come to address the elephant in the room, and that is this tortoise pickguard, which just has to go. It has to go. It's just the wrong choice. Just everything about it is just wrong. My OCD will not allow this. It's too busy, there's too much going on. All this oddly, just slightly different colored swirls in this, and then the actual grain of the wood on this. It's too much. I can't allow that to go on for any longer than it absolutely has to go on. So I've decided to manually remove my strings so I can talk over it and talk about what I'm really here to talk about, which is, yes, all of that's true, but that's the joke. That's the joke part of the video. But here's the not joke. Here's the, well, how does Fender get away with charging $41 for a piece of plastic? Like, that just to me seems outrageous. How could you be charging $40 for this piece of plastic that I had delivered to my door? $41 for the Fender one, for the Fender branded one. And I would normally recommend like suffering that exorbitant cost because of my experience in the past with trying to fit aftermarket parts to Gibson, and then they're just the wrong color, or they just don't fit, or they're just slightly off in this way, that way, or the other. But I've gotten lucky. I found a brand of, now I can't speak to any of their anything else that they make. I have no affiliation with them in any way whatsoever of any kind. I'm not recommending any of their other products in any other way. Quite frankly, I have poked through. I don't think I would personally be interested in too much more from than this kind of stuff. Because here's what they do fantastically well. They make parts that fit exactly. I know this will fit exactly properly. I've bought probably a dozen of those now for different types of guitars, for different types of Fenders. I haven't bought anything they make for Gibsons, so I don't know about how their stuff fits for Gibsons. I don't know if Gibson has some sort of stranglehold on the rest of the world and making parts that fit their guitars properly, but for Fender at least, that should fit a Mexican or American guitar perfectly. And I'm hopeful that it will fit this Squier standard as well. Actually, you know what I should do? I should take the pickup out first. So that's what I'll do. So this is absolutely something anybody can do. Anybody who's got a Phillips screwdriver can do this on their own. If you're capable of changing your own strings, you're capable of getting onto Amazon. If you don't like the color of your... They make these in 3-ply and 4-ply and 1-ply in every color imaginable under the sunshine. I ordered it and it was at my house in like 2 or 3 days. Like from the time that I ordered it. It took no time at all. So I will absolutely, for fenders, keep buying pickguards, like plastic stuff with that brand name on it, because it's a third of the price. This was like, seriously, it was, I think this was less, I think this was 13 and change delivered right to my door. I think the pickguard itself was maybe $9. And then delivery charge was like $3 or $4, which is nothing. But to buy the actual Fender branded one, which I would run into the same problem, if I'm going to run into a fitment issue, I'm going to run into it with this one also, because this is going to be exactly the same size as the Fender one. Holes are in exactly the same place, because I have fit that brand to many multiple Fender Strats and Telecasters, and they have all fit perfectly. They were all exactly the same shape and diameter and size and everything, which is a big relief, because then it means you don't have to mess around trying to fit parts. That's a huge pain. Oh, they did route for humbucker. Huh, I wondered if they had. That's good news. That's all factory dust there. Huh, well that's good news. So for those of you who have these, the 2015 standard, they have indeed routed for, alright. Oh, so look at that. I was afraid that I was gonna, or maybe that's shielding. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's just plastic. That's gotta be just plastic. What do you guys think? There's nothing on it. Okay, so the one thing I'm gonna have to do is remount these holes a bit. Okay, just to be clear, they will thread through there, but I want them to... I want the screws to pass through without any resistance. I don't want the pick guard to be what the screws are grabbing onto. Just gonna make sure that those will, oh look at that, like butter. That's the perfect size. So what size did that end up being? So 9/64, just in case you wanted to know what size that hole is 9/64. Okay, so yeah, those just slip through there like butter. Okay, so let's just see if this pickguard fits. Because again, this is a Squier, so this is uncharted territory. Oh my gosh, like butter. It's perfect. It fits perfectly. Alright, only because I have a bunch extra. And that, meh. It doesn't really cover everything, eh? What are you wanting to have covered? Down to there? And here? See? Now... Oh, I know what I can do. 'Cause I'm a smarty pants. Such a smarty pants. Oh yes I am. I'm a big smarty pants and you just didn't know it. But I'm a big smarty pants. Did you know that I'm a big smarty pants? Did you know that? Bet you didn't know. But I did just have a clever idea. Or it seems a clever idea of how to be most efficient with the remaining. Now I do have another package of this stuff, but the idea was just to add where there wasn't before. And this guitar doesn't seem to need it anyway. This doesn't seem really noisy to me anyway. No, it doesn't. Alright. Think that works. Oh look, I even got blood on my pick guard. Look. It's a good thing I still got the plastic on there to take off. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, in terms of difficult to do jobs that I would rate in their difficulties on a difficulty scale, I would say this is probably about a 2. It's a fiddly job. You definitely learn some tricks for holding Fender pickups along the way. That's for certain. Once you've had a few, 3, 4, 6, a dozen Fender, or Squier pickguards on or off a guitar, it gets easier, that's for sure. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and button her up, and this is a bit noteworthy to point out. I'm having to tighten up each of these tuners quite a lot. Like, if you can loosen it with your hand like that from the store, that's bad. Imagine how somebody who, look, I wasn't even going to check that. Imagine what state that would be in after some play. These would be practically falling off. And I've only been playing this guitar for 3 or 4 days now, and these are all really loose. Like somebody just finger tightened them and that was that. Or they've loosened up that much in shipping. But anyway, these are going to go at some point anyway. They're not that good. They're okay, sealed back. They'll do for now. But I like this guitar, so it's going to get locking tuners at some point. Anyway, new set of strings about to go on, and I think that's really it. We'll get a look at her when she's all done. I don't think I showed quite how pretty the back end of it is in the last video, but yeah, check it out. It's really nice. It's got a very nice grain pattern. I can't even tell how many pieces of wood that is. It's really well matched up. If it's multiple pieces, it's been well matched up because I can't tell where it joins. And I've looked, believe me. I've looked and looked and looked and I can't tell where it's joined. So anyway, bring you back when it's done.